I'm trying to make a bang so I could be like Gogeta. Alright everyone, welcome back to... Well, this is future me popping in real quick just to say that there is some new information considering Gogeta versus Vegito, and that's the scan that came out with the new Shintani design of Gogeta, which pretty much said about this from the staff and people that worked on the movie and everything, that the fusion types don't really have a difference. They're both pretty much identical in power, so pretty much putting Gogeta versus Vegito to rest for now. So this video is pointless. However, it's just a fun thing that I made before, and you guys can enjoy and see if you agree with me or not, because I didn't go over power levels anyway. I just went over just straight designs and powers and moves. So alright, I'll let you go back to the video. Bye. Another very geek episode, and today we're going to cover the topic of Gogeta versus Vegito. Now overall, I'm not gonna go into deep analytics and judge the power scaling and all that, because it's Dragon Ball, and plus I'm not a fucking nerd. What I'm gonna focus in on is what makes everyone look to a specific fusion, like the design, the dance, the earrings, who's cooler, who has the better moves, that kind of thing. Now the reason I won't make an outright Gogeta versus Vegito video is because for the simple fact that obviously Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, which isn't a spoiler because it's revealed everywhere, it sometimes pops up on the YouTube homepage, he is already stronger than a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito compared to the Goku Black arc, because that's the last time we saw Vegito. So it's not fair to gauge a post Tournament of Power Zenkai boosted up till all hell Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta compared to a Goku Black arc Vegito Blue. And to make it simple, if Vegito Blue appeared during the movie, he would be as strong, if not stronger. Again, I'm not going to add analytics here. If you guys want to see a more in-depth version of this video, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like, and also share this video out and show your support. Now for the criteria, I'm just going to keep it to Vegito from the last time we've seen him in Dragon Ball Super, because I'm not counting heroes. And I'm just going to combine Gogeta from Fusion Reborn and the Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta, mainly because you can't really take a lot of what Gogeta has been from Fusion Reborn into a full-fledged, whatever. So for design purposes, we're going to keep it to the Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta versus the normal Vegito. Now, we're going to start off with Gogeta, and Gogeta is just a simple Metamoran vest and pants. However, what makes him different is that, as opposed to his Fusion Reborn counterpart, he has a yellow and black vest, as opposed to an orange and black, and also, that's it. But he does have the pants with the sash to the side, to his right. So he is a very cool design, looks really cool in Super Saiyan Blue, really dope design. Not only that, but you can actively tell that half of his face is Goku and the other half is Vegeta. If you look at it really closely, you can see maybe one side's more furrowed, maybe meaning Vegeta, and the other one's a lot more almost kind-hearted and more light. So you can kind of see that both faces are in Gogeta. Now let's step to Vegito. Now Vegito's interesting in the fact that his design didn't really change at all, kind of similar to Gogeta since Dragon Ball Z. It's almost identical to Goku's Gi, however the colors are basically reversed to incorporate Vegeta's armor color. So he has an orange shirt, blue outfit pretty much, white boots, and white gloves. So that pretty much just sums up Vegito's design. So he's really cool looking. He has the Potara earrings, he has a twin bang, which I think is really cool, and he has Vegeta's hair, it's kind of brown. So his design is really cool. To me personally, I don't vibe with that outfit too much. The fusion itself is really dope, but I think compared to Gogeta, I think Gogeta won the round for best fusion outfit and design. Okay, next we're going to hit off with moves. Now, we're going to start with Vegito on this one, so let's go right to it. So Vegito has the Spirit Sword, is what they usually call it. He has the Final Kamehameha, which became canon in Dragon Ball Super. It's always been a video game exclusive ultimate move until they finally put it in Super when he fought Merc Zamasu. And then he also has you know, Kamehameha, Big Bang Attack, and just overall like overwhelming strength. It's basically they're both the same in that kind of respect of having a hodgepodge of just Goku and Vegeta moves. So it's not much to say about like too much of a difference. However, the difference is going into Gogeta is that Gogeta has Stardust Breaker or Soul Punisher, whatever like iteration you want to call it. And that's a completely different move. It cleanses the soul or whatever, you know, that's what the name is implied, because when he did it to Janemba, it cured the kid of all the Janemba, all the evil souls that were like incorporating him that made Janemba. So he has that. I'm going to include Big Bang Kamehameha because it's incorporated in all media and it's a huge fan favorite. So I'm just going to incorporate that to give him an extra edge, because I don't think he has much to offer aside from that. Because then after that, he just has Big Bang Attack, Kamehameha, Final Flash. You know, both of them do the same things essentially. Now the difference is which one is cooler, in the sense of the unique powers. Specifically, they each have one very unique power. Vegito has the sword, and Gogeta has the Soul Punisher. So to compare both of them, we're gonna start off with the sword. The sword in itself is really cool looking. It's really like he can reach really far with it. He caught Boo with it, Buhan. Again, it's very like long reach. It's devastating. He stabs Zamasu with it, Drake. So he doesn't have much of a like activation or delay when he starts. It kind of just happens. And for Gogeta, I'm gonna incorporate Soul Punisher as just a one move thing. I'm not gonna incorporate the combo leading up to it, because I feel like that's just a combo that he did to just damage him. It wasn't like part of a, you know, a huge like ploy. I'm just gonna incorporate the rainbow ball that he threw at him, and I'm gonna like leave it off with I'm gonna pick Vegito for this round, because I think the sword itself is much cooler than, you know, a rainbow ball of purification. Which again, the combo, if you're including the combo, it easily wins. But I'm not gonna include the combo because that's not the move itself. It was just melee hits. And the final category I'm just going to incorporate is the type of fusion and the way each of them fuse. Now, the fusion dance is really silly. It's called the Metamoran dance. It's the Metamoran fusion that Goku and Piccolo taught Goten and Trunks to turn into Gotenks. So it's a bit silly. It's a bit weird and random, but you get a massive power boost when you fuse and you do it correctly. If you mess up the dance, you do get a different fusion each time. You either get a fat, skinny, or you get the perfect fusion. So it does have some like variations in terms of like compared to the Potara fusion, but the Potara fusion is a bit more simple, and the earrings add a nice like little touch to it. However, it is a bit like it is a little bit weird, because like both of them just join at the hip. Like they just like this is them, and they always just join there, and then they form into a ball, and then the fighters fuse. Me personally, I'm going to pick the fusion dance on the simple fact that I feel like it has more of an impact overall, like in just general pop culture as well. It's such a unique dance that everyone recognizes, that everyone, you know, does a pose, and you know, then the fingers, and if you mess up, you bend the finger, you make a fist or something. It's always something that people recognize, as opposed to just putting on a pair of earrings and then fusing at the hip. So I'm gonna give it to the fusion dance as the better fusion technique to fuse. Okay, so wrapping it up, the results are 2-1 in Gogeta's favor, which makes Gogeta the winner. Now again, this is all subjective, and just looking at it from like a unbiased point of view, and just looking at each of them and like how they impact, and how much like diversity each of them has compared to each other. So I just wanted to do that, break it down, and like not go into like, you know, statistical and power levels, because Dragon Ball is completely just off the wall in terms of power scaling. So there's no point for me to just try and like analyze every single detail. But if you want to see that again, like I mentioned earlier, just if you want to see that, just show it by supporting myself, and just show it by supporting me in the channel, and I could probably put out a longer, more in-depth analytical video if you want to see like a versus, like fist to fist, like hand fighting thing, rather than a popularity contest, if you will. So Gogeta wins, but that doesn't mean Vegito's any less cooler. They're both really awesome. I can't pick which one's the best, because To me personally, like one has, you know, each of them have their moments. Like when Vegito Blue came out, he was on like the hype list, but now that Gogeta's like in the forefront of everything right now, Gogeta Blue, he's like on everyone's hype list. So to me personally, I wouldn't pick either or. They're both really dope. You can like either or, but which is completely irrelevant because what I'm gonna ask you guys is, which fusion do you prefer? Do you prefer the Metamoran fusion, which is a fusion dance, or do you prefer the Potara fusion? And let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me with like my points? Do you wanna? You can comment down below if you disagree with me. And that's gonna be it. This is gonna wrap up another Very Geek episode. Let me know what you guys thought down below. And make sure you guys leave a like and comment and subscribe if you're new here. Make sure you guys share it out to your friends or whoever. Help support this channel grow. And all my social media links will be down in the description below. And let me know what you guys think about overall like this Gogeta versus Vegito thing. So it would be awesome. So with all that being said, I'll catch everyone in the next video with a reaction, review, or whatever. I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Alright everyone, bye guys.